Hi and welcome to this overview tour of the Moodbeam Dashboard. Here we have the landing page when you first log in, and this is a overview of all your company's Moodbeam users, segmented as they are by region, location, by circles or teams, or by individuals. As we can see, the Moodbeam score for this organization is 78. As you recall, a Moodbeam score is the number of good days as a percentage of the overall number of days recorded. So it's always out of 100 and you want it to be higher rather than lower. But if we go down to the bottom right, you can see changes over time. So this company's Moodbeam score has been slowly getting better. But that's really the nub of what Moodbeam is providing you. It's a view of changes over time. If we go now to the Explore function, this allows you to delve down deeper into the data. As I said, the data is divided into three ways. So locations, simple, the geographical location, but it's a different retail store of a chain, different regional offices for a company, different manufacturing sites, whatever. You can divide your users by location. Circles, which is our terminology, this is basically allowing you to create ad hoc teams or groupings as you determine yourself. So these aren't preset, you create them, you can decide who's in them. An individual can be in more than one group. So for instance, we've got a group for new starters, but those new starters could also be in the ID department and in marketing. And that allows you to break down the data into more usable chunks. And obviously, there's no review of everybody in the company via the People tab. But what we're going to do is on a short journey, just to illuminate how you can use Moodbeam to investigate changes in your company and drill down to get the best results. If we have a look here for locations, we've got Moodbeam bars, Moodbeam scores. We're going to look at Moodbeam change. Now that's interesting. So Birmingham have a good Moodbeam score, 77, it's not bad at all, but it has dropped 8 over this month as opposed to last month. So it's not everything's going well at Birmingham. So we're going to investigate further. Excellent. And we're now looking at the data that's pertinent only to the users in Birmingham. You can see when the devices have been used, you can see the mix of good days and bad days. You can see the individual days are color coded. So you can see quite easily that Thursday, the 13th of May was not a good day. That Monday, the 17th of May was not a good day. The happiest day is Sunday, happiest day is Thursday. Is that a shift pattern issue? Is that a reporting issue? Is there something pertinent to Thursdays that you could interact with and change to make things better? Those are questions for you to determine as the organisation. We're just telling you that's maybe something you want to look at. So as we've illuminated previously, Birmingham not having a good time. Their Moodbeam score is down 8 and the number of bad days is up 19, which is quite drastic. Although it's good to see that everybody in Birmingham who has been issued with a Moodbeam device is using it. So it's 100% onboarded. Here we can see the Moodbeam presses. You can see it as a total of bar graph. I like to view it as a percentage. You can just switch it over there. And you can see Moodbeam presses on any one day and how it fluctuates, how those scores arrived at, and how often people are interacting with the device. So we've got plenty of presses on any one day there. So that's very interesting to see that people are interacting with the device and they're having different experiences. And we can see now, if we turn to this view, presses by type ranked, that Diego Corkery and Sonia Ledner have an awful lot of negative presses. And this is definitely worth investigating further. So I'm just going to click through, and again, drilling down now, we've gone from that overview, we've gone to Birmingham, and now down into Diego Corkery's own data. As we can see, it's an extremely low Moodbeam score. He's registered lots of bad days and the days he's actually used the device. And we can see that's quite drastic insight there, that his Moodbeam score is extremely low and it's dropped a lot. So he's unhappier this month than last month. He's had more bad days and he's had a really reduced Moodbeam score. So this is not a happy person at all. Obviously, we're just telling you what he's recorded on his device. This is information he can see himself on his app, so he knows himself he's not happy. And we can see here when he pressed the devices. So you can see he's having a very negative experience. And all we're doing is suggesting to you as an organisation that things aren't well with Diego. Maybe you want to have a conversation with him. So this is not being monitored. This is not busware. This is a conversation between the user and the company. And the user's recorded he's extremely unhappy. If the company reaches out to Diego to ask why, to explore why, to investigate, Diego knows he's being listened to. That's a very high level view of the Moodbeam dashboard and how you can drill down into the data to get outcomes. Obviously, more detailed explanations are available on other videos as well.